That's not his belt, bro. That's literally not his belt. Run the gauntlet winner right there. Flip it.
Whip it
We're literally upside down right now.
into shape. Shape it up. Get straight.
It's called a promo,
Shut
kid,
your
and
mouth,
if you want to
John.
be the big dog, you're going to have to learn how to do it, so go ahead.
You ready? No! I said, are you ready?
That was good. Glad you finally decided to pull that giant stick out of your butt and have some fun for once in your life.
You're uneducated marks! You sit there on your phones tweeting out your opinions like they're worth a damn. Let me explain something to you people. You don't know shit!
And I'd like to think that maybe this company will be better after Vince McMahon's death.
It's a good day. It's a great day, actually. If you're me, if you're anybody else, maybe not. But if you're me, it's a fantastic day. Now, this is your first day on the job. First day on the job.
First official day.
It's not your first show, yeah. It's just your first official.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're gonna have fun. We're gonna play Jeff's favorite game. I wish he could be here, but he's working overtime at the wrong job right now.
Yeah.
As you can see, Dylan not here. He is out sick today, and we wish him a speedy recovery. But filling in for him will be the rehired Card Blade, Jay White. He is here in the studio. And later on in this show, our guy and Wrestle Squad member, Jeffrey Overtime Ortiz, he will join us to talk about the actual All Out pay-per-view itself, and it was insane. But before then, we have a new belt to unveil, we have announcements to make, we have some matches to play through. So welcome again to the All Out Fallout 2, and welcome to Wrestling in the Middle. It's going to be a really, really fun episode, so please buckle up, strap in, get together, call your friends.
I got you.
This is what I like to call living in a wrestle dream, because we're so tired from watching this pay-per-view in the middle of the night that it feels like I'm living in a wrestle dream.
Drink it in, man.
Couldn't say it better myself.
Jeff's dead.
I couldn't say it better myself, man. We'll be talking like a raspy voice.
You sound like you just woke up. It's just because you haven't been to bed yet.
Hell yeah, bro. I woke up early this morning. We've been on it.
Went to a Revolver show at that, and then came home and watched a pay-per-view starting at midnight. Plus
They
0
can't-
hour.
They can't say we're not dedicated. Overtime Ortiz definitely clocked in overtime today.
It's too much overtime.
Dog.
This is the Great American Bash in Berlin. Welcome. Put one around for Terry Funk.
Let's go.
It's National Terry Funk Day, and I just made that up.
I was about
just
to
now.
say, hold on.
I just made that up today.
Real.
It's Friday morning. I'm getting scorny with the Scorny boys. I'm ready.
Always.
Give me a hell yeah.
All right. Tag team edition. We got 2 on one side, 2 on the other. It's the end of the year episode. I'm excited. I got everybody on one episode for the first time.
Yeah.
Ooh, accomplishment.
I know. We've grown so much.
Let's go, damn
Give
it.
me a hell yeah.
No, not only have we grown this much this year, we're about to grow 3 times as much next year, and that's what's crazy.
What?
So,
Okay.
well, you didn't know? Oh, you didn't know?
I mean, 3 times as much. Like what?
Call somebody.
You could have just came to the studio, and you would have been watching Terry Funk versus Hulk Hogan, Cowboy Bob Orton versus Hulk Hogan, everybody versus Hulk Hogan. Sponsored by Snikers.
What?
Sponsored by not having
You-
my strong space all over the place.
You have to say it wrong.
I mean,
It's like, since we can't say the actual names, instead of bleeping them out, let's just start saying alternate ways to say them.
okay, what about Shrekins?
What?
What?
Shrekins. It's it backwards.
Okay.
It's trying to.
I couldn't even, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have gathered that otherwise.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's such terrible.
Why do Roddy and Gunther look like they're brothers fighting right now? Little bro is getting the beat up on big bro and putting him through the door. Mom comes home. Did you put your brother through the door? Sorry. Dude, he's grounded. That's grounded territory.
Apparently not. What happens when you fight back against the parent, though?
Ruthless.
I thought you said against a parrot.
I mean,
That'll teach you to talk back. Meanwhile, good old Slam. Welcome to the Sunday morning Slam.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was almost the actual name of an event. Did you ever watch Saturday Morning Slam?
I saw a post about it the other day.
Wait, I got this. I can do this. Vintage Orton.
There you go.
See, anybody can do his job.
Hey, Cole was on one.
So I'll tell you what I want to do and then tell you what I'm actually going to do. I have the choice of either booking Triple H versus Jay Lethal, banger, or Claudia versus Cara Noir, which I would probably lean towards. What I'm going to do, because I'm just going crazy today, is I'm putting them in a fatal four-way because I'm not settling anymore.
Too sweet me, bro. Too sweet.
He double sweeted me.
Nah.
He's quadruple sweet on me. Okay, just a random morning in 2007. What are you watching? Backlash or Against All Odds? This man picked Against All Odds, which I don't blame you, but against all recommendation, you should have picked Backlash. And I did cut a promo on him.
You wrote it off as him trying to play to the crowd and everything.
Yeah, I did.
But maybe he actually really does like.
He really is in this shit. Is he flaming tables in this shit, though? ROH legend Stone Cold Strong is. Man, he hyped me up with that one.
It was hype as hell.
He hit this one right here. He said,
Hell yeah!
"What?"
What?
I love it.
What?
When I look at this belt, this is the first man I think of.
What?
I have to be careful what I say now.
What?
This episode might turn into just what sound bites. People start turning it off like they did the Cody Rhodes one.
I forgot.
Rest in peace.
Here's a piece of advice. Every time I do,
Not the table, damn it.
every time we do it, you don't have to put the soundbite in. Sometimes it's fine not to put the soundbite.
No. Nah.
This whole segment just has like 20 sound bites. Sorry, guys.
On this day,
Oh my god.
Kevin comes out to a decent enough reception, but you could tell that the crowd was waiting to woe. They wanted the Cody Pop.
Yeah, of course, Cody. That's one
Sounds like
reason.
a good ice cream brand. Cody Pop.
That's one reason why earlier I was like, I mean, Cody gets a really good reception no matter where he goes. I mean, so that's
No matter where he was.
that's a tone setter no matter what, in my opinion. But fine.
You gotta turn the stove on, get the pot out, get the pan out, start warming it up.
Yep.
We're getting ready to cook.
Buckle up, Teddy.
All right, I'm gonna turn my hat backwards like Ash Ketchum, because that's how you know I mean business.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to show off this really cool tray I got from you guys, and I want to know: do you design these yourselves, or how do you come up with these cool merch ideas?
So with that merch idea, you even know him, Sam Stackhouse makes merch.
Yes.
So we saw that he was doing trays and ashtrays and lighters, and we were like, "Oh, dude, that goes perfect."
No,
with
those
this.
are chicken nugget trays.
I'm sorry.
With a sauce.
Yeah,
tray
the
there.
nuggy trays.
The nuggy tray with the sauce cut.
And a lighter to heat it all up for you.
There you go. There we were.
That face I'm making.
Dude, all of Mike's faces are hilarious. A poll I took in the AEW, what's it called, broadcast channel on Instagram. They wanted to know what match people were looking forward to the most. And I voted in Okada versus bitches because of this bill right here when Okada said that the other three members in the match were bitches. Tony Schiavone quote, "Mark Sterling is a pimple on the rear end of wrestling." Well, consistently every year you have their biggest pay-per-view of the year, All In, be a 5-star show, and then they're like, oh, here's this thing we do where we 2 weeks later give you, for no reason, the best pay-per-view card you're ever going to witness. It's a tradition that holds up every year. Cody's going to go on a run of just defending his title against his friends. Cody and friends and championship matches that open up the show. What's insane is I said whenever I saw Ospreay Danielson, I was like, there's only one thing left for me to do, and that's Okada versus Omega. Wherever it is, I'm there, and it's in our backyard, baby. It's in our
We're getting this. We're getting this match in our backyard.
It's a dream, bro. It's a dream. So
The UK ain't getting it. We do.
we got We'll take
This is our turn.
It's our turn.
I was gonna try and do the Seth Irvin announcement. I'm not going to do it.
Oh, man, we would have another greatest hits clip.
That's the reason I won't do it.
End up on the wrong side of the finale. All right, I'm gonna run it in 3, 2, 1. Ludwig.
Kaiser.
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
Okay.
Can we not talk about the commitment to let a grown man talk?
Dude.
And you saw it in Daniel's face, and it was just like dribbling off. I was like, that is gross.
Yeah,
Respectful.
I did have it in the notes.
He has to die for that. Now you got to die for that. No, I'm not gonna let a grown man hawk two of me in the face and live.
It's funny because I had it in the notes. I was looking right at it, and I was like slowly not wanting to get to it. It was Harley. They're spitting all over each other. I didn't want to talk about Daniel Garcia wrestling with a huge strand, and then MJF later on gets the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm. Bro, he got his just desserts right back as he deserved, rightfully so, in my opinion.
I'm gonna show something on this show that I never showed. That's my home screen on my laptop because it's me and Tony. It's me and Tony.
Give me a hell yeah.
I've never shown that before. Dylan sees it every week, though. He sees it every week. It was just my computer's always open. You walk in, you're just gonna see Tony Khan's face. That's it.
And for some reason, not a lot of people want to do tag team wrestling, even though we love it. It is fun as shit.
Yeah.
Like we're very good without each other too, but we're just like 3 times better together. Because I guess it's like you said, that energy. Because it's weird. Like he brings out energy, I feed off the energy, and then I bring it out too. So it's just like 3 times more, and that's how it gets scorny.
Ninja Matt looks like a Lego character sometimes. It's like Lego Ninjago.
Oh, it's funny that you said Ninjago. Oh damn! No, I'm not unable to see it.
I can't unsee it now. Anna Jay beats Harley Cameron, which isn't super surprising, but what was surprising was the referee helping Harley Cameron put both shoulders down on the mat. That was kind of...
Yo.
You just made the list.
Drew comes out looking mean, green, and in desperate need of some Listerine.
Damn.
He looks ready to fight. We finally get strapped up after Punk gets beat up, and it turns into a battle of whipping and tugging early on. That doesn't sound quite right, but that's what happened.
This is the summer romance story. And
continue.
What can be described only as a kinky climax.
I thought what I said got a little weird. That's what I love about that aspect is whenever you have a match that you've set the bar this high for, and when you do that, you kind of screw yourself a little bit. But then it, like you said, over delivers, and now you're sitting here like, damn, my expectation was 5 stars and it's a 6 star. That's how I felt when I saw Danielson and Ospreay live, and I'll always have that flex. Like I feel like I brag about that too much, but I get to because I lived it.
Hey, bro, you were in the. I think it's even more different and special when you're in the crowd witnessing these moments. Dude, like, I felt the vibration. I felt the electricity in the air. The crowd, the roaring crowd. So that's all right. That's a good flex to have on people, I would say.
Random, but that's how I felt that energy the most. Well, not the most, but one of the biggest times I felt that energy was when we got Andretti over as a crowd. When we as a crowd in the Colwell Center got Action Andretti over, man, that energy was...
That was crazy.
4th match? Oh, man, this is a must. This is a must. The 4th match I got definitely had to be a must.
A mustard. What? 2013 Ring of Honor is why 2014 through 18 NXT survived. They said, oh, Ring of Honor's cooking. We got to go get those guys. It was like half that card right there ended up in NXT the next year. this isn't legit. Gunther's not the king of the ring.
Nope.
He is the number one contender, and however we got to get there, this is how we'll do it, but this is fake. This is false. I hate saying the word fake. Yeah. I gotta put $1 in the swear jar for that one. That's the real F word. Hey, you gotta put one in now too.
I don't have any money.
Anyway. So I got this belt on my shoulder for a reason. It's world title time.
Oh,
We live in a world where Bryan Danielson is our world champion, and that means I'm excited. I literally think about that like 5 times a day, every day. I just stop and go like, oh yeah, Bryan Danielson's the world champion.
That's my champ. That's my champ.
Here's a tweet I sent. That's champ. It's a picture of Bryan Danielson from ROH. Double belted up. That's champ.
That's champ right there. You give it a little kiss every time you leave the door before you go out in the world.
Terry Funk, I argue, invented the fireball altogether.
Yeah.
He invented drinking fireball.
Damn, okay.
He even wrote a song about it.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know Terry
Fireball.
Funk. Oh, no, that's not Terry Funk.
Terry Funk literally is the one that put the earth on its axis, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, that's fair. Because of her hole?
Because of her what?
Her hole.
That's inappropriate.
Do you remember? No, she said it herself on TV. Remember when she dropped down on the apron one time and she yelled, "My hole!"
I do remember that.
Let's go.
But people think it's so easy to book, and they're getting on the internet and they're like, well, why don't you book this guy? Why don't they book this guy? It's like, how about you try it? Because it's not that easy to book a card and make it like flow, go well, keep you excited.
But this bitch is getting on my nerves.
Mm-hmm.
He gave a very Company Cody answer as
Company Cody.
He was pulling the Company Cody card because
Company Cody card.
We're just trying to get over the fact that we almost witnessed a man get suffocated to death, and now decapitations are on the table.
Hey.
You ever just close your eyes and literally see Hangman Adam Page stabbing Swerve Strickland in the mouth with a needle? Because that's what's going on in my brain. That's what's happening here. It's like, if you do it for the men, do it for the women. Equality, bitch.
Yeah.
Equality, bitch. Because the Sandman might not have a lot of substance to most people, but he does to me. And that's because I'm a mark.
That's fair.
And a lot of times he's in the games, the earlier games, he's my WWE champion.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I put the spinner belt on that man many a time.
Okay, well, let me put it like this. He lost to Mr. Kennedy.
No, he lost to the corrupt system of WWE's internal booking. So
that's also true, yes.
Oh my gosh, he's crazy.
The dub.
Not the dub club. The mini runners. The in runners.
What was that they called him? Jay White? Did y'all say it was Jay White?
It's Jay White's little brother.
Damn.
But somehow, some way, Billy eliminated Mako.
What?
No. Some people would get upset. But Mako, like,
You just made the list.
molly-whopping the shit out of Billy. But this is holding on her own. She was holding on her own, though.
You feel like you have to put your great uncle over, but also he's never talked to you before and won't respond to your requests for an interview. At the same time, for as much as I love Shawn Michaels, and I'm about to go a little bit more deeper and personal with this, for as much as my grandmother liked Shawn Michaels, that's why I'm putting him over, because she was a wrestling fan herself, and she was a Gorgeous George fan back in her day. But when she started watching wrestling with me, when she found out I was into it, that was our guy. She started seeing Shawn Michaels, and she was like,
I see, okay.
I love Shawn Michaels. And we even had like a secret handshake we did that involved like the Sweet Chin music tap. So
Let's go.
Yeah, there's a sentimental value there. Oh, okay.
Well, we're renewing old rivalries here. Ooh.
Oh, inside of the table.
That was strange, okay. Breaking the laws of physics, I like it.
I love the use of this table. It's not being set up just yet until... still not being set up just yet.
Rio, why would you try and set it up on the stairs? You knew it wasn't going to stay there. Ooh, toss the table at Charlotte.
How the tables have tossed. Speaking of old heads, let's talk about Tony Khan real quick.
First of all, TK my boss.
Tony Khan comes out with Antonio Inoki's grandsons and tries to do Antonio Inoki's signature chant, and it does not go well at all. At all.
He swung. He swung. I understand what he was trying to accomplish, and I love the love and respect. It just didn't come out, I think, the way he planned it.
It hurt my soul. He tried his best.
Hey, much love.
I wouldn't know what to do in that situation. Hey, I would run. I'd just turn and run.
The thing is, it's live, baby. That was live pay-per-view. Yeah. There's no redos. It's just, hey, keep it going. Had
it not worked, I would have just ran backstage. I probably never would have came out again.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. You gotta show me some of these great classic matches that you would recommend. Like, you gotta see this ROH.
How much time do you have? How much time do you
have? At least
today?
Enough to get me even more hyped like you are when I hear the word Nigel McGuinness.
When it comes to Danielson and McGuinness Ring of Honor matches, I'll be like Jehovah Witness and just pull up to people's doors and be like, have you heard the good news today? And show them a series of matches. That. Come back, please. Hey, whoa, hey, bro. He's pulling back up. Cedric is in the building. He's ready to open up a can of whoop ass.
Give me a hell yeah.
I have an idea. Beautiful cell.
Son of a bitch.
And then they jump Cedric.
This ain't groovy, bro.
He said, I have an idea. Boom, watch out.
I hated that idea. It was a bad idea. You know, I want to draw away from the fact, go back to my tweet. I want to show my tweet one more time. I want to draw away from the fact that people compared this pay-per-view to WCW 2000 New Blood Rising. It's just like worst pay-per-views ever. But the Canadian rules and striker rules thing just really got me thinking. I was like, well, I hated the Canadian rules thing. Then I remember what pay-per-view it was on. And then I remember what pay-per-view I'm reviewing. I'm like, I'm trying to disprove that.
My least favorite part about this match,
yes,
which I told you in the pre-show, we get 5 different shots of Match Striker's butt.
I'm glad I didn't take a sip yet.
It's to show the face that he has. He has his face on his trunks and whatever, but did we need 5 different shots of that?
No, absolutely not. Okay. The word need does not come into play.
Exactly.
No, sir.
Also, I forgot how annoying Matt Striker is.
Oh my gosh, dude, one of my least favorite of all time. Least favorite commentator of all time, for sure. Like, he makes the bottom of the list. I've tried to make the list. From Jim Ross to Matt Striker, that's the bottom.
You just made a list!
That is the bottom. Pat McAfee, you're coming pretty damn... See, Pat McAfee's not a bad commentator,
He's not.
He's not a part of December to Dismember, so disregard this, but he's not bad. He just is an ass. He's a jackass.
It's the whole separate art from the artist thing, I guess.
Hey, you make a good point. We're calling him an artist today, but I digress.
That's not the point.
You were peeing hard. You had to really pee. Alright. Last thing I have, I don't normally make pitches at all or anything, but for you two specifically, I have a pitch. You like it, keep it. You don't, scrap it. Future signature move idea, the Scornado DDT.
Scornado DDT.
Some sort of assisted tornado DDT, maybe even having like France bounce off of you and do the tornado DDT. I just thought it was a cool name. I was like, pitch it.
That sounds cool.
Usually when we've done promos or just like even making a post for a show is constant scorny. So like we'll like
I've been gotten on to a few times about how many times I say
he's been told like you just say scorny too much. Because it's like we're just like scornification.
People aren't gonna get it if you don't say it all the time.
It's true.
That's an unnecessary thing to be scorned for, if you will.
Thank you. At least you get it.
Mind you, this is Tommy Dreamer we're talking about, the heart and soul of ECW.
He's the butt of ECW.
Well, I mean, I'm just going by what they called him.
He's the ass boy of.
That's fair.
I got something else because I was talking about this on our Twitter page, and some named Rody Wrestling Entertainment decided to ask, "Where's Drew versus Punk?" I let him know. People voted it out in the quarterfinal rounds. He said, "L Community, that is match of the year, and you do not call the Wrestling in the Middle fan base an L Community. That is rounds from."
Oh,
I responded myself. I said, even my match got voted out, but people need a voice, and that's what this show is about, is giving people their voice. It's not up to our discretion. It's up to them.
Yeah, it's up to them, man.
When you see the voting results this year, people have some opinions out here. Now, first one we have is our male and female wrestlers of the year. We're going to start with those. What's crazy about this is the same winners from this year are the same winners from last year. So going like we always do, bottom to top. For male wrestler of the year, Zack Sabre Jr. came in fourth at 0%, no votes in the finals. Gunther and Cody Rhodes tie for second at 13%, and then with an overwhelming 73%, Will Ospreay wins that one. Second year in a row.
Hard to argue.
Female,
Yep.
we got short 6% for Mercedes Moné at fourth place, and then at a very close third place, Tiffany Stratton has 17%. Second, 18% Mariah May, and then 59% for our winner, 2 years in a row, Tony Storm.
Yeah.
Much deserved.
In Texas, you know when to hold them, but you never fold them. You never know when to fold them because we don't fold for nothing.
Yeah.
But fans at home, you guys right there, over in that section right there, you get the final vote on who cooked best that week, and it's usually me. But that's just, hey,
I want have one sample size to go off.
Hey, oh, I love this. This character. We got a special guest on the show.
You're just gonna come up on screen.
This is perfect.
You're just gonna take my time and shine, huh?
All right, talk about Switchblade.
What do you think about that, Riku? Switchblade, huh?
Jay White and Hangman. What you got on Jay White and Hangman? Cat's got nothing. Cat's got your tongue.
That's a given.
It's Tajiri.
What?
It's Tajiri. I love Dreddy, but he's got like 6 more years to prove before he even gets in the conversation of how much I love Tajiri.
What?
Rhea retains.
She retains.
I don't know what the intention was either. Like it was all kind of weird.
What made it stupid cringy was at the end of the shot, Raquel Rodriguez like hyping up Liv and Dawn, being like, "No, that's a couple," or "They're the couple," or
yeah, that was funny.
Like, this is weird. Are you like some like weird cuck in their relationship or something?
Oh my god!
I don't know.
Bear got you.
Bear got you. But why do you smell so good,
I'm mad that got caught on. I thought you said that quietly.
No.
Why do you smell so good?
He did. He really did.
Big reveal time.
Let's go, man.
So we already covered opener, Triple H, Chris Jericho, Okada, Steel Cage. Awesome. Second match, we got the mixed tag, CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Bret Hart and Mako Satomura. That was awesome. Now, rest of our card. Third match, Adam versus Adam. Adam Page versus Adam Cole. And then in the fourth match, we have a 4 corners elimination match. We had to do this for these 4 wrestlers. We got Eddie Guerrero versus Wheeler Yuta versus Ricky Steamboat versus Nigel McGuinness. 4 technical masters. Now,
cooking.
It's time for the main event. It's time for the main event. Texas Bull Rope match. Stone Cold versus JVL. Texas Legend.
Give me a hell yeah.
Yeah. I think I cooked. I don't know. You're the one to say if I cooked or not, but I feel like I cooked.
See, it makes more sense creatively to have Billy Starks and Athena be the finish, but how sick would it be to have Mako versus Athena at the end of that? That would have been bomb.
That would have been nuts.
I'm ready for some more awards. We got 2 more to bust out.
Go ahead.
2024 finals for pay-per-view of the year. Again, going from bottom to top. At 7% in fourth place, NXT Stand and Deliver. Great show.
It was a great show.
Tied for second place, both at 20%. All Out, my vote for best pay-per-view of the year. And Wrestlemania. So that's kind of a good comparison, All Out and Wrestlemania. And then our winner at 53%, All In. No surprise.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
All In, yeah. That's gotta be like the pay-per-view of the year.
This one got me upset a little bit, but I let the people speak. So again, I get that I was there live, and that's something I'll cherish, but I don't agree with the match of the year. At 0% in fourth place, Ospreay and Fletcher didn't get any votes in the finals. Danielson, Swerve, Swerve and Hangman's cage match came in third at 27%. I voted that in the finals as match of the year. Danielson and Swerve at 28% get second place, and then 45% for our winner, Ospreay Danielson. I was there. Yeah. It's all right.
He said it's all right. It's all right. Nah, you saw it in person. Nah,
Bro,
that's the
Stop
vote.
playing it. Stop playing.
Dylan exiting the match and also entering the episode again.
Hey guys.
So basically, I just got it. I didn't even realize. That's clever. The Fiend is not out by LA Knight right now. The Fiend is not out. That was about... I have to admit, for that entire time, up until this exact moment, I did not realize what was going on. You were actually in the match. Holy shit. I thought you just had to take a gnarly dump. I thought you were taking the baddest dump ever.
I shat myself at least 3 times.
Oh
the
my
Fiend.
gosh.
The Fiend.
You ran away.
What else was I supposed to do?
That is, man.
Drink it in, man.
You deserve a raise for that one.
Like, I don't know what
And
to do.
Gabe's Instagram
He's
is,
got my Instagram.
is
That's like,
rugged_wilder.
yeah, cool. He knows.
It's for the podcast.
He knows.
It's for the
he can put it out
podcast.
for
the
us.
people.
Yeah.
It's for the people.
For the people.
We're gonna go back to the previous brackets and close some of that out and just keep moving them. Keep moving them up.
Moving on up.
Okada and Sabu is not a difficult one to choose for me, though. I'm like Okada all the way.
Yeah, I was about to say like
Kid Me
Okada.
might not disagree, but Kid Me ain't here, so...
Sorry to him.
Excuse me.
I blame society?
Now, on the next one, I didn't feel like covering this, to be honest. It felt too WWE-ish to me, but I'm glad they got their pop. How did you guys feel about Big AJ versus QT Marshall?
I give it a boom, 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 boom. That's what I give it, boy. Double shot chocolate cookie.
Oh, no. God help me.
I'm with you, buddy.
This bitch is getting on my
You got the boy Rizzler in there. QT Marshall putting on a show.
That kid got more of a pop than anybody.
Yeah.
As he should. He was the draw. That's big news, dude. You still got to
That was a big draw.
Acknowledge me.
Dreamer is just really more of a hardcore wrestling attraction.
Yeah.
Like, his actual technical matches aren't anything to write home about. I wouldn't write my grandma and say, hey, check out the new Dreamer match.
Okay.
Karu Shida 1.
Yeah, Jake Lee, formerly, what was the promotion?
Formerly, no, that's Jake Lee. We got to meet Lindsay during intermission. Spoiler alert. Here's some pictures of me meeting the guy I came to see. Or was probably just the guy I was most excited to see, I should say. I came to see everybody. Look at us. I'm so happy. I don't know who took this photo, but it's a great
Pretty
photo.
sure Mike did, knowing him.
No, it was you.
It was me?
Yeah.
Really?
It was you, yeah.
I don't know why. I thought it was Mike.
No, it was you.
I was like, usually if it's a good photo, I'm like, that's Mike. He's usually the photographer in the group.
That's what I did during the intermission. I said, I'm going to go see Lindsay Dorado. Well, no, actually, I said I was going to go to the bathroom. Then I saw him walking out and said, I can hold it some more. I stood in line.
All right, I got more awards to give out. This one surprised me. I voted for what's in fourth place. This is for Moment of the Year in 2024. Fourth place is my vote. Hangman burns down Swerve's house. Didn't see that coming. Another tie for second at 25% apiece. Cody finishes the story, and Swerve wins the world title. Our winner, 35%, not a big percent, but still the winner. Brian Danielson wins the world title at All In.
Shame on you.
It's a hard one. All of those are really great.
I thought Hangman burning Swerve's house down would be a shoe-in for winner.
I voted that one right there. Hangman burning Swerve's house. That's like that moment of the year. Well, segment of the year.
It's one of my favorite moments too. Definitely voted for that one.
Thing's retirement didn't even make the cut. That's what's crazy. A lot of shit happened this year. Now, breakout wrestler of the year for 2024. This one was like an argument for a lot of people. Still, at 13%, fourth place, Braun Breaker won, and he was the favorite in the semifinals. That's what's crazy. Daniel Garcia, the second favorite, is third place in our finals at 19%. Second place, Jacob Fatu at 24%, and then our winner, 44%, Kyle Fletcher, breakout wrestler of the year.
I can agree with that.
I figured that's deserving.
That's just my taste. I guarantee if it was Dylan, probably he would have been like, yeah, cooking.
Well, too bad we're not running back Stone Cold and JBL.
I know. I couldn't put the people through that. It was a Texas main event. It was like, it was just significant to the territory, but now we're in Iowa. What?
We're in Iowa?
Iowa.
Okay.
Iowa what?
What? Let it be known we are in Iowa. I'm going to go ahead and put that as my first note. In...
So... I heard the pencil snap and I will say, one time I went looking for Ariel, like, what have they done since?
Oh, no.
I found shit I was not supposed to find, and shit I cannot unsee. Don't go looking.
Oh, no.
Wow, Jinx. Just big wow energy. I hope that's not an actual energy drink. That sounds like an actual energy drink. Big wow. This is the big wow.
So you guys owe us.
If there's not, I'm claiming it. I'm going to make a stupid, cheap, unhealthy energy drink and it's going to sell like crazy.
Because it's big wow. I need that.
I'm going to just have slime. It's just in big bold letters, slime, and everybody's going to go crazy and buy it. Because I'm a YouTuber, and because I'm a YouTuber, people are going to buy it. And also, I'm going to get to be a wrestler and have my whole contract based off of my slime.
I just got the joke. I was about to make a other slime pun about a large multi-million-dollar company, but
the fact that I can be a YouTuber and get a multi-million-dollar contract and endorsement deal out of it is insane.
Well, you also have to be somewhat athletic.
Not from what I understand.
I get you guys want a match for the little pay-per-view, whatever, but chill out.
Do you want a man's man, or do you want to breathe with a switchblade?
Sing that song at least twice a week. Anytime I do something manly, that's the song I'm singing. What else do I want to talk about? My girlfriend made me dress up for Halloween, so I lightly put together a Jon Moxley outfit and grabbed an AEW World Title belt. But now that I'm out and about in the streets, I kind of feel like I want to go around kicking people's ass.
Let's go.
It's Jon Moxley's Death Rider. Poor Darby. Here's pictures. My girlfriend was Lita, if you couldn't guess it.
Oh, okay. You guys, look at you guys.
We got the whole Lita Mox thing going. It's time. It's time. War Games. We did this last year, right? Were you here last year? If you were, thank you for coming back and doing it a second year. If you weren't here last year on Thanksgiving, well, baby girl, this is what we do. War Games on Thanksgiving. See the official rules. If you're watching this and you don't know how War Games works, that's a whole other conversation we have to have. So now we finally make it to the main event.
I'm sorry, hold on. My brain is not... So you're telling me
aerial thing?
Kevin Thorne won, his team won, but
yes.
he didn't get beat up by Sandman anyways.
Yes.
So you're telling me he did not...
He grabbed his bat to try to...
Who were they trying to push at the time?
They were trying to push Kevin Thorne, allegedly.
So then you push him by letting him get beat up by Sandman.
You make a valid point, I think.
Why wouldn't you just have Sandman
that's
beat
why
up?
Kevin Thorne didn't ever get to the point he was supposed to, because of shit like that. Like, I guess he had a cool gimmick, but they made it too weird of a gimmick and too, like, playful.
Yeah.
It should be taken serious. I'm a vampire.
And then, like, Mike Knox ends up becoming the butt of the joke. So why not start here and have Sandman beat him up anyways? Even though he
why
lost
not
on
just
that.
up Mike Knox? Everybody wants to beat on Mike Knox.
Exactly. Sorry.
I don't remember which game it was, but one of the video games, I jobbed Mike Knox out to everybody. He was losing to everybody. He was the number one, like, let's beat up Mike Knox.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Ever since he went like, solo.
Yeah.
And stuff. I'm figuring like he's more.
Fatu went solo.
Yeah, no pun intended. I love you, solo.
I love you, solo.
John Cena's facing Murder Grandpa. What are we doing?
Ooh, tell me why. I would love to see that match. Tell me why, cause I wanna see Murder Grandpa kill that. Tell me why John Cena's
If
like
Chris Jericho
Murder.
can do it, why can't Cena?
He's gonna be like, can't see me, Grandpa. And then he's gonna get a couple of chops, and Murder Grandpa's gonna be like, slap, slap. Do
I like the way
hit.
this is playing
It's not
out.
gonna affect him.
I like the way this is playing out. This is giving me an idea because it's hard to decide.
Gonna go, come on! Yeah. It's exactly what would happen. And he's gonna have to, it's gonna take like a couple of FUs in there. It's gonna be a minute. I don't want him to, it ain't a squash match. It's gonna be taking him to the limits match, especially if he was doing it right now on his retirement tour. That'd be a good fight.
Because this is not a thing of, who is the better wrestler or who wins the match, but who do I like more. After you've said all that, you've played this scenario out, I've made my own fantasy scenario too. And in this, they fought for the spinner belt, and I want to see Murder Grandpa hold that spinner belt. So I'm voting for Minoru Suzuki on this one.
Another tweet I sent.
Yes.
I seriously love this thing Kevin Owens is doing where he wears the t-shirts of people he's beefing with. Stads,
Yes.
Dusty Rhodes, Cowboy Bob Orton.
You
maniacal genius.
I love the little layers he's able to still put in here, even though it feels like he should be higher than where he is.
Yeah.
And maybe they're setting him up for something.
If you haven't seen Shinsuke and AJ, go watch that. Wrestle Kingdom,
And
I think it's like
Tanahashi.
3, 2.
Shinsuke
11.
and Tanahashi, that was a...
I sent this tweet out. I said, Orange is going bananas.
He was popping off.
We're going to keep circling back to the big topic here. It's that AEW does not need to be anywhere near compared to WCW anymore. While I get how it could have been and it's okay to do, we're now at the point where it's not. And it is... Okay, you don't want to accept that it's a better product. That's a whole other argument. It's an equal. It's a equal, guys, and you know it. That high knee right there told you that it's an equal. The fact that Triple H is going for Roman Reigns and not Will Ospreay means we can live in a communicative world where we all get along and we're all on the same team, and that team is professional wrestling. It's not Team WWE. It's not Team AEW. It's not Team MLW. It's definitely not GCW. Absolutely at no point is it Team TNA. It's Team Pro Wrestling. Next match. Mike Knox and his girlfriend, whose boobs everybody but him has seen, Kelly, come out to face the vampire couple of Kevin Thorne and Ariel, one of my most favorite underrated duos of all time. 3 people in this match I used to love, and the other is Mike Knox. That's my note going in.
This bitch is getting on my nerves.
Kelly was actually my first woman poster in my room as a boy. Let's not get too personal here.
I was about to say, wait, hold on. Okay.
And then, after a bloody steel cage match, Stone Cold crawls out the door and gets the victory. Yeah, it was a bloody mess, man. It was brutal. At one point, barbed wire was snuck in through the cage. We don't got to go there. You got to go to the show and see. Go to Iowa, which is why I chose to cover this, was because Saturday night's main event is a special thing to me. Yeah. It's what got me into pro wrestling when I saw John Cena and Edge. I thought it was a every Saturday night thing too. I was like, we're doing this every Saturday? I wish.
If Jake Lee gets the Fiend out, I don't know what we're going to do. Oh my god.
Episode's over. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been real.
Damn.
It's nice to know NWO John Cena had a viable chance at this championship.
Reminder of who the bad guy is in this situation between MJF and Adam Cole. It is not MJF. Adam Cole switched up. He's the devil. He turned. He's the bad guy. I'm tired of this.
I would say, bro, the ending of that match, we'll get to that, but I'll speak my piece on it.
Can there just be two bad guys? Like, can no one be the good guy in this situation?
Nobody is. I don't think anybody is the good guy except me.
That's fair.
No, sir, I haven't.
He's beginning.
Hold on. What?
Undertake.
Oh, this is already starting off great.
We're going to undertake some R.
So, Undertaker in the match at number 1. R. Yeah, my bad. His whole name doesn't fit. I want to see the name for the Great Khali. It's the Great Khali. The
Great Khali.
It's the Great Khali.
Okay.
Dude, who else has a stupid long name? What's Kizarni's? Kizarni? That's Kizarni. Y'all probably don't even remember Kizarni.
The learning Chris Jericho.
Learning You
just made the list!
For them, they just put Y2J.
Yeah.
They should have put Big Evil Undertaker. Who's number 2?
Me.
That would throw me for a loop. This isn't a time travel episode. Oh, it's the champion.
He's screwed.
The defending champion, Stone Cold Stephen F. Austin.
Yeah.
Give me a hell yeah. Yeah.
Hey, they got Stone Cold Steve Austin. Why couldn't they? No.
I don't know.
I get why, because it's all one name.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I will say this.
Tell them.
For this point forward, forever, am a no one will accuse you the hater. You don't like that man?
Go ahead.
I wish him nothing but bad days. I want his socks wet.
No.
Socks wet and warm.
Hope his zipper jacket gets stuck. I hope his headphones are short.
Unnecessary.
His AirPods will never charge.
Bro.
You know what would have made it extreme? If the pods were made out of real glass.
Real glass!
See him fucking flashing into his future?
Okay.
People don't like to see long-term story. We say we like long-term storytelling, but we don't want to sit around and wait for it.
Fickle! Damn! They're fickle!
Are they ever cross paths? This thing. Are they ever gonna fight? Are these groups ever going to?
They're gonna fight over Kyle, that's for sure.
Oh, God, they're gonna make a Cloud Racer versus Undisputed Kingdom, like
Kyle, the most valuable free agent,
right? In custody of Kyle.
We want Kyle. No, we want Kyle. We want Kyle.
I'm gonna bring Von Wagner in. He's gonna come in. This is my Kyle.
Over. I knew it was
Jake
over
Lee
from the
just
time it was
won
over.
the multiversal infinite champ, whatever.
He didn't run any gauntlet. He came in last.
He did. Yep.
He used some sort of voodoo energy, another energy drink we can start if it's not already a thing. He used some sort of big wow energy, and this was a fun run the gauntlet till Jake Lee ran in.
But I'm back.
Please leave.
I really want to root for Christian, but I think I am rooting for the Sandman because I'm an ECW head, and so yeah, I guess the Sandman's gonna go over.
we really doing this again? Are we doing
Yes.
this again? What is your issue? Go on, man. Let's get the next fight.
I overhear on commentary that David Finlay said the global title means more to him than his newborn baby boy's entire life.
Yo,
That's
I thought that was wild that was said. He commented that. I was like, oh,
like, dog, you just use the belt over the baby.
He literally, that's what it takes. I guess that's the sacrifice.
Over the newborn baby
Over the
boy, the
newborn
next
baby,
generation of Finlay, the fifth generation Finlay. You telling me?
Ruthless.
David.
Now we got Texas Tatum over here.
Oh, with that Texas toast.
That's what that is. That's Texas toast right there.
Check it in, man.
Kevin, no! You can't do that.
He literally just did it in front of Cody's bus.
Well, this is fun. We made it an exact 30 minutes, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that.
We're not doing 45?
I mean, do you want to close out some more brackets?
We
can do it.
Dude, can I tell you something? You know what they call me? They call me Overtime Ortiz.
Oh,
for a reason. Because I be
shit.
clocking in overtime.
Solo hits Roman with the spike and kind of pins him for a 3 a little bit, but the story we go with is Jimmy came in for the save last second.
Jimmy was just like 5 seconds off.
5 seconds
It was pretty bad, though. It was really bad.
There's so much wrong about that we could point out.
Mind you, this isn't the last botch on the show.
Nope.
Saudi Arabia shows always tend to have more botches.
Why?
I
That was a glass shattering moment. I've never realized, but for whatever reason, there's always a botch of some major proportion going on at the Saudi Arabia shows. Damn. Jeff Hardy and Jinder, the world's famous slide, world slide.
Titus World
Yeah,
slide.
it's taking me a second. Dude, the whole DX versus Brothers of Destruction match.
Yep.
Goldberg.
Just Goldberg. I love that. Goldberg.
Dude, I don't love that at all.
I don't love it, but at the same time, it will give time for all these divisions to flesh out if they use it correctly.
I'm like Murtaugh from Lethal Weapon. I'm too old for this shit.
Same, though.
I'm too old. Test comes out next and boringly walks around before choosing the pod with the crowbar.
Boringly walks around.
What does he do? He just has muscles. He walks and looks at stuff. That's it.
That was the other inclusion in this chamber that I was like...
No aura. You have wrestlers that define aura. This is the opposite of that. He defines no aura.
I just think he's... Sorry, I can't say that.
It's probably just like the attitude that Ricky. I mean, yeah, we do.
He's entitled.
But the thing is, it's just like it's just his attitude. That's just kind of like it's just messed up. I don't know. It's kind of like puts people in the wrong way. So lately, so I don't know what's been going on with him.
He's being entitled. And on that note, we're going to move into the awards. We made Jeff leave the room.
We're on your awards.
Yeah. We got Best Heel of the Year.
It was me.
And what's crazy about Best Heel of the Year this year, in the finals, only 2 people got the votes because these 2 people were the head and shoulders leaders of the year as far as bad guys go. MJF and Dominic Mysterio did not get any votes, unfortunately.
Damn.
But in second place at 35% is Drew McIntyre. And then first place, to no surprise to me, 65% for Hangman Adam Page.
Wow.
It's funny, too, because during the show I made the comparison. I was like, Drew and Hangman went through similar character arcs at the same time.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's why it was no secret.
Yeah. But Hangman's more insane. The thing is, Heyman, he's more insane.
Yes.
Dude, like, he lost it all.
He lost it all. Like, it's like with the story between him and Swerve, it just went from like, oh, Heyman, then it just went down to the dark hole that Heyman's in and just started going going cuckoo.
Now, here at Wrestling in the Middle, we do not do best babyface because I don't think that is a fair assessment. Babyfaces should not be assessed. What we do is best workhorse of the year because that is a far more important position on the roster. And I was very surprised to see the winner of this, but at the same time, it makes sense given the amount of matches and great matches he wrestled. So bottom to top again, Chad Gable got 4th place at 8%. Sorry, Gable. At 15% apiece, tied up. Brody King and Jey Uso, who wrestled more matches than anybody, they got 2nd place, 15%. Whopping 62% goes to our winner, Bryan Danielson. Makes sense a little bit.
Yeah, I would say he was definitely a workhorse and a veteran, and that the fact that he's just kind of like fighting for the love of the game.
Yeah.
Stuff. It proves that, like, dude, he can still go.
The fact that he's winning best workhorse on his retirement year is a statement.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Insane. That's insane right there. Like, nah, like, you want to go all out.
He went all out and won.
Yep.
Yeah, no pun intended. Right.
He was working overtime, stepping on.
He was working like rent was due.
Clocked in.
He said, "My contract's up on this date. 2 months after that, I'll stop."
Basically, he's locked in for it, man.
Yep.
Oh no, it's Jerry the King Lawler.
I think I vomited a little bit.
Yeah.
I literally just got nauseous.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time on the show I've used the word boner, too. That might be the first ever in like almost 100 episodes.
And by the new era getting a victory in this match, what will they be saying? What will they be proving? What they prove is that what I'm saying is true, in that the new era is just as good as the Ruthless Aggression era, as the Attitude Era. I think, I'm getting my eras mixed up, but at the same time, Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era, let's bundle them together for a second, because the time period of wrestling was hot. And I want to argue, as Sting comes in the match, I want to argue that now 22 to 24 has been and is going to continue to be just as good of a hot period of wrestling. The numbers show it. The numbers show it. You guys want to sit there on your asses all day at home and talk about numbers. The numbers show one thing to me. People love pro wrestling. I love pro wrestling. I love seeing Triple H get thrown in the cage by Will Ospreay. I love seeing Stone Cold throw a stop sign. I love everything about it. And I hate discrimination amongst it. I hate segregation amongst it. These are two terms that do not belong in pro wrestling, that have been there for too long already, that need to be eradicated. That was a hell of a trash can throw.
And tell me if I thought that wasn't it. This crazy Darby Allin tries to T-bone them in the parking lot on the way out. Then they steal a car.
That shit was a lot for like an ending angle.
Rhea's mask was awesome. I took some
pictures. When she came out, I was like, is she gonna wrestle in that? I thought, and then my brother was like, she has a mask underneath. I'm like, okay.
Nah, bro.
No.
No, brother. She's wrestling in it. Matt, you got a buck.
God.
You got a buck.
M-Jack. That's what you're...
Hey, maybe you'll get Nick Jackson still. No, you don't.
Shinsuke?
You'll get Shinsuke Jackson. You'll get Molly Holly Jackson. Let's see, Terry. Cara Noir, bro.
Ooh,
You got Cara Noir Jackson.
Dude, everyone's a Jackson now, I guess.
Yeah, this is the Jackson 5.
I was about to make that joke. Yo, Swerve, when I drive,
Swerve
it's
Jackson.
the Jackson 5.
Hey, bars. You got Swerve Jackson on the card. You got Lita Jackson. Action Jackson.
Oh, King is about to screw him over. I can feel it.
Yeah, he's like, that damn extremely crappy wrestling, blah, blah, blah. I don't know the difference between my wife and my daughter, and I have heart attacks all the time.
Damn, that last part was so unwarranted.
Yeah, Jerry Lawler's whole existence was unwarranted.
Oh my God. You know what else is unwarranted? Puppies!
Completely not warranted.
All right, let me give you some more awards because we got to keep this rolling quick. We got finals voting 2024 best storyline of the year. Yes. Yeah. All right. Who lost? Who got 4th place with no votes? Sting's farewell. Sorry, Sting.
Damn.
Not today. Who got 3rd place? Punk and McIntyre, and people were crybabies about that, but they got 3rd place. They did not get 2nd. Who got 2nd?
Come on now.
Tony becomes timeless at 36% is 2nd, and our winner, 43%, Swerve and Hangman. Who's the real villain is what I call that storyline.
It was like a double turn.
That's fair.
That feud was like, it has a double turn.
Hangman did nothing wrong.
Hangman was right. Hangman was right.
One talked to one's baby, one burnt the other's childhood home down. It was What else we got? 2024 Best Promotion of the Year. This was fun. So ROH and TNA both made it into the finals for some reason. People really voted for ROH, but they didn't get any vote in the finals. It only came down to the big two. WWE, 27%, 73% for our winner again. AEW. Yep. That's no surprise. It's no surprise.
AEW wins again.
We're the best wrestle.
We're the best wrestle.
Yeah, I loved it. I always love seeing the balls bouncing around. I love. He's eccentric, man. That's the best word for him.
Let's see balls bouncing around.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, dude, bouncing balls are what makes an entrance great. I don't know how we haven't discussed this yet. Bouncing balls will make a whole vibe.
Drink it in, man.
Literally, it was a last second thing as I was doing this. Like, oh yeah, I can change the arena. So the women are gonna bust it open. Pause. Time. Pause. No. The women are going to test out this WCW Fall Brawl War Games arena. Thank you very much. Let's keep on moving because that was awkward. Naomi comes in second with her birthday hat on and some unique weapons as well. A toilet seat and a rainbow-colored kendo stick.
Okay, kendo sticks are dime a dozen, but I love the toilet seat. I don't know
It was weird until she knew how to use it. The stink face with it over her. It's creativity. It's ingenuity. It's what I respect about pro wrestling. It's innovative. I'm going to literally shit on you. Not literally, unless... Okay. Another time, another through the table.
That's for you freaks out there.
I mean, people shit their pants in the ring more than you think.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a sip.
I need to
drink it in, man.
What a bad day, dude. What if multiversal crossover? Christian Cage becomes Dominic Mysterio's father.
Let's go.
I want y'all to think that like we got black women wrestling in the Tokyo Dome. This is like the first time ever. Definitely the first time ever because like this never really actually happened with like you got Athena, you got Willow, you got Mercedes Moné.
Yeah,
like
awesome note to make.
Three black female wrestlers of this generation that breaking barriers. They're changing the game of pro wrestling and like they're at the Tokyo Dome. That's the greatest achievement for all three of them.
Yeah. I'm really glad you made that note because that's an important note to make. And that, again, goes back to what I said 30 minutes ago about we are really progressing in this industry and in this sport, and I love to see it. I love to see it.
I tried to be Edge at a time when my hair length didn't make sense to try to be Edge.
Bro.
I'm just saying, man. At no point in your time of existence do you need to sit here and try to tell me that women in wrestling need to go back to the bra and panties era. If you want to sit here and comment that, fine, comment that, but I'm going to backlash at you. I'm a backlash 2001 at you.
What?
I'm a backlash 2003, bro. As hard as a backlash can lash back, I'm going to lash that back.
Ruthless.
Abdominal stretch. She's just going to hold her there for 20 minutes like that. That'd be ridiculous.
Ooh.
What do we want to talk about?
Think harder.
I might need to.
Looks like we've had enough talk.
Ooh.
Brother. I have to say you cooked that. You made some Gordon Ramsay, Rachel Ray, Barefoot, Contessa. You made some shit. You made some food.
Let's go.
That's a card. That's a show I would go to. Now, compared to the first card I made, that I feel like that's a better competition, but I humbly have to state my opinion. I think today you got my ass.
Yo,
got my ass. Now it's up to the people at home. You guys vote who cooked better, but I think he got my ass today.
I got really lucky with a lot of my picks, honestly.
That the opener, as soon as you booked the opener, I said he got me.
Acknowledge me.
That one was my luckiest pick. I was like Shinsuke Takeshita.
RVD literally pinned Dusty Rhodes off that chair shot.
That's what I would have done.
Capitalize.
Yeah.
You see someone potentially with a concussion, pin them and get them to safety.
Yeah. And get them to safety. Good workers. Safe work environment.
Throw him out of the ring and focus on AJ Styles instead. Oh, I know what that means. Oh, that was beautiful.
We're about to start announcing awards after each match because we got more awards than matches left. So for our next set of awards, we got a first time ever. This is the first category. Dylan made it a category, and I have to listen. Finals voting for Tag Team of the Year 2024. And this was intense. It was tied 3 different ways for 3 different teams.
Yes.
I did not expect the winner. Least of all, at 4th place was FTR with 7%. No, that's fair. Now tied, who ended up tied at 2nd place, who both were in 1st place at one point, the Young Bucks and Fraxium, both at 29%, losing out to the Outrunners at 35%. Our Tag Team of the Year, the Outrunners.
What?
Yeah.
Outrunners. I love it. I'm okay with that.
I felt like they'd be like the breakout tag team of the year. That's what I felt like. That's what I felt like.
I
think that's shocking.
Excellent.
I mean, look, they sell the merch. They're really #1 on merch for AEW. So
I got me an Outrunner outfit.
They be killing it.
If you have not seen Fraxium, they are so good.
Yeah.
They're an NXT tag team, so I don't know if you guys have seen.
I haven't really paid attention.
Yeah.
I know who Axiom is. So I've seen his stuff before, like A Kid, and then Axiom. Yeah.
Drink it in, man.
Now, next one. We got Best Character / Gimmick of the Year. This is one of my favorites.
Wait, you're telling me? Okay, come on, go ahead.
Finals voting for Best Character Gimmick of the Year 2024. Orange Cassidy got no votes, ending at 4th place. The Outrunners in 3rd place at 7%. Tatum Paxley at 14%, getting into 2nd place. And then overwhelming winner again at 79%. Timeless Tony Storm.
Yep.
2 years in a row.
It has a story. Like you can't beat that.
Can't beat it, bro. Bro, if you're not picking Kurt Angle, bro, I don't know if I could do. I don't know if we could do these brackets with you again. I don't know if I could do that with you.
This is good. I really hope you find a way to stick it through.
Oh, you son of a! Oh, bro, no.
All right.
No.
Let me paint a picture.
No. No.
Put some spect on his name.
Yeah.
Put some spect. Oh, stomp his midsection with respect.
With respect to Little Jimmy.
Little Jim.
Here we go.
1, 2, 300 days as champion.
That's Eddie out. Damn.
No,
Eddie.
it's AJ out.
Is it?
Yeah, RVD eliminated AJ Styles.
No, it's Eddie.
What? The pin wasn't for AJ Styles. Literally, he counted the same amount of time AJ Styles was down, but he was focused on that.
Now it's AJ.
Now he's out, yeah. That's crazy. What a phenomenon.
What a phenomenal phenomenon.
Oh my gosh. Dude, you're on a roll today. You're going to make the season finale more than I am.
Nah, I would never.
Fundamental and technical wrestling isn't a bad thing either, and it's not anything I certainly hate. Just slower.
OC.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yes. The legend.
Come on.
I'm coming.
Whatever.
You and I left off here on part 3. We had Mox and Funk.
Oh, yeah.
It was funkin' hard. It really was.
Yeah,
it still is. And so I'm like, well, you understand that weeks went by after this happened that I didn't think about it every single day. So we'll circle back to this in a second, but just know I've given this a lot of thought. I had to.
I could imagine.
So, now, Mox and Funk. Why this is significant. It shouldn't be a secret if you're just as big a Terry Funk or Moxley Mark like I am. It should make sense why it's so hard, because you're going for the old versus the new. You're going for young blood versus old blood. It's just, it's like, by picking Moxley, you understand that the torch has been passed, but you feel like you're leaving behind a legacy. And then by picking Funk, you feel like you're not acknowledging that he's revolutionized what Terry Funk set the precedent for. So that's why it made it so hard. But likewise, I think Terry Funk would agree with my decision to pick Jon Moxley on this.
Really?
Jon Moxley is undoubtedly in the same top 3 conversation as Funk, and Funk forever for sure, but Jon Moxley took what Terry Funk did and elevated it to a level. And I identify with Jon Moxley on a whole personal level. And so it's like...
Yeah, okay, I forgot about the personal connection. Like, that, for sure,
wasn't easy, though. It was not easy.
Ooh.
I miss Indy Hartwell, man.
I know, right?
I liked them as a tag team, too. I liked the dynamic of, like, Indy doesn't want to do bad shit, but Candice kind of makes her do bad shit. And
yeah, I mean, they kind of dropped it a while.
I know, just...
And then they dropped her, and then,
Indy was a special talent. I felt like she could have been.
Definitely. I guess the ankle injury did not help.
Let's call her. Get her on for an interview.
Let's do it.
Let's hire her. Let's have her work here. In the comments right now, you're sending a paragraph at me, letting me know that I am... Oh, what a stunner. Sorry, Osprey. Took the stunner. You're sending a paragraph in the comments right now, letting me know that I am full of... that I am wrong, that the Attitude Era is always going to be the absolute best period in wrestling, and you cannot dispute it. Undisputed Era, that was the best period in wrestling. Dispute that. Oh, sorry, I slapped the mic. I'm so sorry I slapped the mic. I get excited. Thank God there's no camera on me today. Normally we have the camera on. Nah, not today. Not today. I'm going ham at the commentary booth. There's trash cans being thrown about. There's statements getting made. There's arguments I'm having with people that aren't even here yet because this is a pre-recorded War Games match.
Drink it in, man.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I want to point out a tweet before I even get into anything.
Oh, no.
I said, this is just a little something. Cody Rhodes, speaking as Cody Rhodes, I just want to be my own man and not live under the shadow of my father. I'm more than Dusty Rhodes' son. Michael Cole every Cody Rhodes match. Coming up next, he's the son of Hall of Famer Dusty Rhodes, the undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. That shit never gets old to me.
It's so funny.
Oh,
yeah.
I loved it. Oh, I loved it. Bro, Alfred Quinn was just, he was speechless. He saw that spot.
You mean Willie Mack's brother?
Yeah. And then basically,
Connemara mid-match stomps on the ROH tag team title, and I don't know why he was wrestling for them if he hates them that much.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird thing to do.
He's like, let me stomp on this. Well, why do you want to win it then, bro?
Oh yeah, they stomped on the
understand.
belt. Yeah, they spit on the belt and then they stomped it. I'm like, disrespect.
Yeah.
Why would y'all call them
Why
out?
you want it?
Then why would you spit a stomp on it? Like, what's the reason?
The only thing I have seen as of late is AEW Dynamite, and that's it. I haven't even watched the new season of Gilmore Girls.
What?
I haven't even watched the new season of ER or Lost or whatever is hot these days. Whatever the kids are into these days.
What are the kids into?
I think it's something called Breaking the Bad.
Breaking the Bad.
Walking the Dead.
Over here talking like Teen Titans Starfire.
Dude, she's hilarious.
She is.
That's a great compliment I was just given. And that was a great double axe handle.
This will be the last one we do for sure. For sure. Shibata and Shinsuke. Shabinsuke. The big Shabinsuke. Shibata Nakamura.
Cody Rhodes, Adam Cole. Adam Rhodes, Cody Cole.
Cody Cole.
Cole Rhodes. Adam Cody.
What have we done?
Cody Adams. Hey, I want to offer cheers. All right, I know I ranted. Again, you guys want to comment, go nuts in the comments. It's Thanksgiving. Do what you want to do. Yeah. But I want to propose a toast. This is a Thanksgiving toast. This is a Thanksgiving cheers. While Jeff Hardy gets some Thanksgiving chairs and all kinds of other weapons. Here's a cheers, a toast to pro wrestling. Old, new, wherever you're at in age and fandom, we're all here together doing the exact same damn thing. And that's talking about what we love. I might be toasting and cheersing some waters with you guys right now. I don't know what you're drinking for Thanksgiving, but I hope you're sipping on something that makes you feel good and you're doing it responsibly.
Drink it in, man.
To pro wrestling.
Give me a hell yeah.
Amen. Jey Uso starts the match for the CMOTC Punk line.
What? Oh, wait, I get it. Okay, hold on.
I've literally watched his whole career. It's the best Jon Moxley I've ever seen. And on that note, we have to close this out now. I got one more award to give, and that is the most important, the 2024 Best Wrestler regardless of gender. With this, I was surprised to find out that Mariah May in 4th place got 0 of the votes, even though she won the women's semifinals round. Gunther in 3rd place only got 6% of the vote. Tony Storm in 2nd place got 13%. Yes, I said 2nd place, 13%, because the winner again, another year in a row, at 81% is Will Ospreay. Best wrestler of the year.
Not surprising.
It's
Will's year, man.
He's been delivering, over delivering, to be honest.
Over delivering, but he's delivering so well.
Tony, you need me to do that? All right.
Want to put this man over? I got you, bro.
Also, how about the fact that I am like part of the Death Riders now? I've got my
look at the genes, man. It's the genes. You've been part of that group since Danielson and since it was the Blackpool Combat Club, my guy.
Yes. Were you the truck? Were you the one that's driving around that truck? Sponsored by Ram?
To quote the great philosopher Gwen Stefani, this match goes BANANAS after that. That's why Kurt Angle can't stay in this match.
Yeah.
He's not a real American.
Nope.
He is not a real American. Neither is the guy that has the song. You know who's a real American? Noam Dar. That's real American. Dude, the best American I've ever met in my entire life is Sheamus. I'm kidding.
Well,
have you ever met a guy named Shibata?
I have not.
That's a real American.
I'd say.
Patriotic hero. Ruthless aggressions.
Battleground.
People say that the ruthless aggression era doesn't happen without John Cena saying that line again, that Fed line, the ruthless aggression thing. You know what I think? I think that didn't really have much to do with it at all. I think we pinpointed as the start of it because that's where we decided to start it. What the hell are you doing, Jeff? This is as Jeff Hardy as it gets. Macho Man said, "Get your crazy ass down from there, Jeffrey." Damn. No, he just got up there with them. And he just getting back down. Don't tell me Macho Man was a smart man. Wait a second, is that Bonesaw on the top of the cage? What? That's not Macho Man, that's Bonesaw, bro. That's Bonesaw. Oh, you can't see him. I don't know what Macho Man doing. Oh, Jeff eats shit. Story of his life. Jeff Hardy eats shit.
Damn.
They are giving us the best gift. This is like a late Christmas gift for us.
Oh, perfect Christmas
because, dude, we're about to see this in person in Texas soil.
In July, bro.
In July. And the fact that it's this is peak. We're about to see peak of pro wrestling in front of us. And you can't tell us shit.
Nothing. That's my favorite. Dog.
Y'all got WrestleMania. So what? We got Kenny Omega versus Okada All In.
And it's in my backyard?
In our hometown.
You can't tell me nothing.
You can't tell me shit. Don't tell me Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens was the match of the year. y'all. We got K Omega versus Okada. Damn it.
4, and it's in the just past champion Texas Rangers Globe Life Field Stadium.
Globe Life Field. Like, this is our backyard. This is our home. Our turf.
I'm for it. So
I think that was a promo.
that was a shoot, brother. I feel
Yeah,
like
that was a shoot.
right there.
I'm sorry. I'm just going like ECW Paul Heyman mode.
Mike cut his first promo on here.
Let's go.
It's John Cena because he ain't in here.
Buckle up, Teddy.
What are we grabbing out from under there? Okay, Edge, Adam Copeland throwing a trash can in there, letting everybody know Hulk Hogan is absolute garbage. Grabbing a sledgehammer, letting everybody know I'm putting the hammer down.
Especially since he turned his back on WWE and talked with Tony Khan.
Not the Tony talk.
Not the Tony talk. Not the Tony Ted talk. Tony Ted Turner talk. Dang.
Favorite thing of the year was like, it's easy. The All-In Summer Series that happened at the eSports Stadium. That was like my favorite thing.
for that.
Like, and we was there. And the fact that it's like AEW delivered us with this like this tour, the summer series that they did. This is the first time that they try it out, and the best way to try it out, they brought the wrestling to the eSports Stadium, which is like a small venue, but it was packed. It was packed and stuff, and the fact it sold out too. And it's like we were there to witness everything on it. Like, I wasn't there on the first one, but the rest of it I was.
I was there every night, and I lived 5 hours away.
I'm like, bro, like, dude, we had so many memories. Like, in those shows. Like, bro, we was on TV. Like,
yeah, we were all over that bitch.
We was all over that, and the fact that we interacted with the talent, and stuff. Like,
met Tony Khan.
Tony Khan, TK, bro, Dustin Rhodes,
Chicken,
the Von Erichs.
The Von Erichs, yes.
Bro, like, you can't really beat that, bro. We saw Swerve. Swerve came and blessed us with his presence of a Who House chance.
He popped up. It's like, I heard this collision narrative. I'm gonna pull up. Like that. He did. I was
Outrunners, I still believe
that's a fair one.
Outrunners and freaking the Righteous, bro.
The Righteous.
So like we were
I'm sorry, but that moment right there forever just immortalized of what we just like front row
wrestling in the middle, immortalized for life.
Snapping with the Righteous. That was just like favorite moment of the year.
Because why would I watch Shane McMahon wrestle?
I guess I'm.
What is he falling off of? Nothing? Okay, I'm good. Have you ever played the whole game?
The whole game?
Yeah.
No.
This is the best superhero game ever invented. I forgot how great it is.
I remember I saw a list by some YouTuber. It was like the top 10 like underrated like superhero games.
Yeah.
And like Hulk is on there.
Is Marvel Nemesis on the top of the list because that's the best one.
That's fair.
So the reason why this is my favorite though, the amount of shit you can do it just feels unlimited. Like, you can throw anything, you can lift up anything, you can take a car. Say I want to take a car and run around with it and throw it at a helicopter. Sure, I could do that. Or I could break it in half and use them as steel fists. That's cool. You can climb up walls. You can... Yesterday, I just spent 30 minutes throwing helicopters at people. Also, I was telling Melissa this. She didn't agree until I broke down the reasons why. It would be awesome if back in the day they had made, if Activision and Midway had allowed it, because Activision worked on both arcade games, I believe, the Marvel games and Rampage. But if they had made Hulk like a secret unlockable character in Rampage, that would have been amazing. That would have been awesome. Nerdgasm. Dude, what was really funny, I spent so long throwing helicopters at people, being ridiculous. And then I thought, what if I could take a helicopter down with people? So I started throwing people at the helicopter and I took it down.
It's a good thing none of these people have feelings.
Did you ever get the fear that a giant green man is going to punch you with cars on his hand?
Sometimes.
That's what's going on. Bow! That guy did nothing to me.
Didn't have to.
I absolutely beat a woman and mangled her to death with a cop car yesterday.
There was no need for that.
I ran up on her, and once I finally got her, I just bah, 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 like this.
That's so up, man.
Her body was just
fine.
Oh, I love this. Or just running down the street with the bus, everything up in my way.
Why not?
I can't hardly see.
Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead.
This is gonna be weird because it's not gonna be technically wrestling related, but it is with the pay-per-view. I mean, with the show. God, everything we've done for the show this year, man. Just everything. I don't have like a specific. Like, I guess I had a specific. Interviewing Dijak. That was such a crazy.
Awesome.
But like all the things we've done, bringing in Jeff and Mike. You guys are great. Interviewing Dijak was great. Interviewing Ray Lopez was an interesting thing. And then like being able to make stuff designed for the show, like so good. Everything, just the show in general.
That's ironic. That was literally what my answer was going to be to close it. No, it's fine. This is true. Like, I'm really, really proud of the way this grown. When this started, I came to Dylan with this idea and said, this is just a bucket list thing I want to do. And now we're looking at like some of the biggest moves I wouldn't have even imagined coming in. So to have 2 extra people, to get 4 people on one episode, it's really great. And it is a very optimistic future we have. And I mean, Jeff got his braids done specifically for the end of year awards. We're not going to end without it.
I told Jeff, I was like, yo, Toa, is that you? And I did it just for the joke. And this is just between us, even though this is on freaking time. I was like, I love you, Solo. I did that for y'all. Just did it. I was like, I can't believe I said
That's hilarious.
The gates. And I was like, the gates open.
On that note, we're out of here. We're going to move into 2025 with a lot of momentum. All right.
Oh, yeah. I cannot wait.
That's fair.
That's fair. Oh my gosh. It's like the 17 registrations.
With the game.
Hey, man. I had a great time. I was going to clock in double overtime if you needed me to.
It's like, you know what? Let's just do the whole series in one episode.
Like, F it. Do it live. We're doing it live. Put it on IG Live right now. Put it on YouTube Live right now.
Start making new brackets as we go.
Main event.
Who got left off the card? That's the final question. Did anybody get off the card?
I'll tell you who's left out of the card.
It's here.
Colt Cabana.
That's cool.
I forgot you got Colt.
Yeah, I had Colt. Like, I had Colt on there on the roster, but it's like, damn, it was a hard choice because I was going to put him in the first match, but just like, nah.
Colt Cabana, if you're watching this, you deserve it. You deserve it.
I'm sorry, Colt, but
is that it, or was he just the only one?
He was the only one on that roster, dude. Only one. He was the only one on that roster.
That's so fun.
Everybody else had a match except for Colt.
That makes my day to hear that. It's like, I don't actually hate Colt. There's no hard feelings. He's the first thing you see in the intro when the show starts. There's no hard feelings. I just think it's hilarious. Did you have fun doing this? Because this is probably one of the more fun things we do. So
I'm not gonna lie. My first attempt of this type of booking, I did.
You had me worried. They said, I'm not gonna lie, and I was like, damn, he had a terrible time.
No. Because it was fun. This right here, this concept is fun. This is fun. Because it took me a chance to break down on some parts, like the matches that I just fantasy book.
It's harder. The day I came up with the concept was crazy because you were over at Jeff's house. There was a lot of you over at Jeff's house, and I was on the phone with him just talking about stuff we went over that day, me and Dylan. We were doing a sort of production meeting that we do. And I could not get his attention for nothing. He was talking to so many other people in the background. I muted the call, and I don't know what happened. I just came up with this concept and said, This is the future of what we're doing. I'm gonna read a text that I sent Jeff amidst the pay-per-view. Now, I said,
"Oh my god!
You ever get so baked while watching wrestling that you like start seeing past the fourth wall and can't stop, and you start wondering shit like, why are they fighting in a cage? Like, why do we get excited by the cages? And for the wrestlers, how do they get excited to get booked to wrestle inside and on top of a cage? Do they get there? Do they sit there and are they like, wow, this is going to be really fun, or I'm so excited for this? I was just really in my head about like why are cages so exciting, and then I watched War Games and forgot all about that. It's like, oh, this is so fun.
I don't know if you want me to elaborate on that or not, but I could.
You can elaborate. Okay. We're going off the air. Elaborate.
Okay, so really quickly, the why we love cages, we're savages. Even Barrett said it.
Yeah.
The reason they want to be in this, especially the War Games match, is the prestige, the legacy of this match. Obviously, Dusty Rhodes and like everyone, and you want to do everything in your career. Obviously, like being in a War Games. I think a couple of wrestlers even said it. That was like a thing to check off the bucket list.
Yeah,
and that's why.
Fair enough.